Good morning, Desert Sands Unified School District, and good morning to our friends at CoachellaValley.com. My name is Sean Webb. I'm the Director of Community Engagement and the Educational Foundation for Desert Sands, and you're watching Classroom Conversations. This is our show where we engage the Desert Sands community and talk with all of our friends that partner with us, as well as we highlight all the great things that go on in our schools. Before I move on, I also want to thank the Desert Sands Educational Foundation that provide this platform for us, StreamYard, and they did that with writing a grant with the city of La Quinta last year. And we want to thank also the city of La Quinta for providing us the access to StreamYard. So thank you very much for your partnership. It's been a great year with StreamYard, and I'm excited that we're going to continue on with Classroom Conversations for the next school year because we have a new partnership with the city of Indio. So, it's just fantastic that our community is embracing our show, and they're liking the material that we have, and we're sharing out. So we want to continue to do so. And thank you for our partnerships with our cities there. But before I move on, I want to read the mission statement for the foundation. The Desert Sands Educational Foundation secures funding and awards money to provide supplemental resources that enrich and enhance student learning in Desert Sands Unified School District. And their vision statement. In partnership with public and private sectors, Desert Sands Educational Foundation financially supports creative and innovative programs that enrich and enhance the educational experience in academics, the arts, and extracurricular activities that engage all students and staff in Desert Sands Unified School District. So what I'd like to go ahead, I'll tell you, we've got a little short show today, just myself. We had one of our partners that was going to be joining us today, but you got to love that small business is getting busier. And Melanie Christmas, and I'm not going to share about what her business is, but I will. She's got a little Sign Dreamers business that she's been very, very busy with. And she was actually scheduled to talk about how she's going to offer some opportunities for our students and so forth. But we'll hopefully have her on later in the month. That would be great. And also Chef Mary, as you guys know, she's got the sale of her house going on right now. So she's doing some cleanup. So she's taking a day off. So you just stuck with me today, guys. So why don't we go ahead and move on here? We have, let's see, next things up. Next school board meeting, that's going to be Tuesday, June 8th at 7 o'clock. I actually just set up the links for that myself, we set up and have our meetings streamed online for American Sign Language as well as Spanish translation. Then we also have the live version going on YouTube as well. But I want to go ahead and make sure that everybody's aware of everything that's going on here with our COVID vaccination clinics. We've got them all set up for the 15th, 16th, and 17th. You can see that DRA, Desert Ridge Academy, on the 15th from 12 to 3. And then from 5 to 8, you have Palm Desert Charter Middle School. June 16th, Horizon Summit School from 12 to 3. Then you have Thomas Jefferson Middle School from 5 to 8 p.m. That's located off of Jackson over in Indio. And then on the 17th, we have a clinic from 12 to 3 at John Glenn Middle School. And then at Palm Desert High School from 5 to 8. From what I understand, they'll be handing out the Pfizer vaccination that is available. You can go to our website for more information about that as well. I did see it earlier on listed on Super Seconds, so you want to check that out. But we have clinics that are going to be going on all throughout the month of June. These are just the next ones that are coming up. There's actually one today as well. But plenty of opportunities for our students and staff, as well as our families in the community in the Coachella Valley to get their shots. But moving on here, let's see what else we have. We got the next cruise coming up. For those of you that didn't participate on June 1st, we had the cruise down El Paseo, and I'll highlight that when we bring up the CoachellaValley.com website and page. But let me go ahead and bring this on screen here. But we have cruising. Choose your cruise night for El Paseo. So we had a very successful one on June 1st. Got a couple hundred cars are out there, all decorated from the various schools of the Coachella Valley. We had Gillian from the PTO over at Palm Desert join us on live. I'll actually be live on the night of the 7th. I'll be on the streets there, going live with Facebook Live and see who we can contact and so forth. But we were there, myself with Craig in CoachellaValley.com, where we interviewed some students. We talked to some drivers in the cars. It was just a great atmosphere and a great celebration for the class of 2021. And thank you to the city of Palm Desert for your partnership here. That's just fantastic you're able to do that. But moving on here, next topic. This is a big thing that really comes close to me. I want to talk about our community partners that we've had for the 2020-2021 school year. So things that were a little bit different this year, as you're aware. So in years past, we used to have a community discount card where people would go out in the community and it had various businesses listed with like coupons and logos and what their discounts were. And it varied from 10% all the way up to 20%, some even $5 off to $20 off of a purchase. Well, things were a little bit different this year, and we changed. And I want to say that these community partners here were fantastic in partnering with us, in which all of these establishments here, all the establishments here partnered with Desert Sands Unified School District, where each of them gave 10% in a discount to the restaurants, to our staff. So I just think that's amazing that they offer these types of things. But I just want to make sure to highlight these restaurants and who they are. And if you are one of our Desert Sands employees, please know you can go to any one of these spots till the end of June. And with that being said, you get 10% off just by telling them that you're a Desert Sands employee. They do want to see a badge, but more importantly, you get 10% off. So share that you're a Desert Sands employee, show them your employee badge, show them your school badge or your Desert Sands badge, and then they will give you 10% off. But here are the various restaurants that are throughout the desert. We've got the Beer Hunter, Canton Bistro, Cork and Fork. You got to love Chef Andy over there. She's partnered with us a couple of times as well. Has been a longtime partner of La Quinta Schools. I know that. House of Pokey. Thank you to the Bradley family for partnering with us. That's both locations there. Heirloom Craft Kitchen. That's Chef Andy again. Thank you. Awesome. Jimmy John's, both the Palm Desert location and La Quinta. Brian, we applaud you and thank you so much for doing that. La Casita Restaurants. I know that both Chef Mary and I have gone there many times, as well as Mary Perry and I go there for lunch from time to time. Our friends at Maracas. Thank you, Todd, and thank you, Jack over there. We greatly appreciate it. Maxie's Grill. George, I was in there to grab breakfast this morning. He's fantastic. He actually told me he's going to sign up again for next year. So those of you Desert Sands employees, you get 10% off at Maxie's Grill again next year as well. The one that's located right in front of Walmart here in La Quinta. Piero's Pizza Vino. I love their pizza there. You got to love that. Roadrunner, Libations, Pints and Plates. Chris, thank you so much for your partnership. Sabatino's Pizza, Pasta, and Wings. I know that they're looking to do a partnership with La Quinta High School. So I'm looking forward to that kind of developing. Sammy's Place, you got to love them. They Scott and Sam over there have always been longtime friends of Desert Sands and myself in partnership with us. It's just fantastic. Then we've got 3 different Subways from Troy Kirk. Thank you very much. The Slice, another restaurant owned by Jack and Todd. Got to thank you them. Thank you guys for that. Two Madres Cantina and Grill. That's another Chef Andy establishment. She kind of has that whole corner of 50th and Jefferson taken over there. But thank you to Chef Andy for that. And then all of our Chandi Group restaurants, the places that, maybe outside of our borders for Desert Sands. But I'll tell you what, our staff and our employees live all throughout the Coachella Valley. So thank you, Mr. Chandi, for allowing for all of our staff to have 10% off at your establishments. But these are the great businesses of the Coachella Valley that have allowed for our staff, as long as you show your badge, as long as you show your school ID, they give 10% off. And it's just fantastic that they've done that all year for us. And just got to say thank you, thank you, thank you. We applaud you for doing that. And you guys are leaders in the community, and you show by giving back there. We greatly appreciate it. But let's continue on here. I want to bring up the website for CoachellaValley.com. As I shared, I was with Craig on Tuesday, when we had the drive-through down El Paseo for Choose Your Cruise. And with that being said, I want to bring up Craig's website. I was actually with him yesterday, where we got to see the groundbreaking in the $300 million, 10,000 seat Coachella Valley Arena. So I was there with him yesterday. It was pretty amazing. Thank you, Burger Foundation, for doing that for us. It's just outstanding that you're able to partner with another, to partner with them and to bring the Seattle Kraken here. It's going to be really exciting. But I got to go to that. And with that being said, they had a musician there to talk about the great openings of what this group has done with opening these stadiums and so forth. And we had Joe Walsh there. And he was there to talk, and he said if this opens and goes to plan, they hope to have the Eagles open up the stadium in October of 22. So I think that's absolutely fantastic. I can't wait to see the Eagles. I saw the Eagles a long time ago when they were out here at the Indian Wells Tennis Gardens. I'm not sure if any of you guys remember that. But continuing on here, I want to make sure that people are aware. We do have Peach Jar. That is something that is available to all of our families. This is something that we have at Desert Sands, where we provide information to our families about what's going on in the school district. But let me go ahead and pull up the Peach Jar here so you guys can see it. These are all the most recent flyers. So you can go on your your child's school website, as well as you can go on the Desert Sands website to sign up for Peach Jar. But these are all the most recent flyers that are done, that are saved digitally and sent out. So if you sign up for Peach Jar, these things will then come to you. So I'm going to bring this up on screen. These are the various flyers at the various school sites that we have going on right now. So for example, if you go into Peach Jar through Desert Sands and you look at the different flyers that we have here, we've got everything from college and career success that talk to a summer robotics camp that's going on at COD. There's a sewing camp that's going on. There's Aztec volleyball that's going on. All various things that are available through Peach Jar. And these are all the different flyers and information that we have. Our families can go ahead, like I said, they can go ahead and sign up at the website of their school, or they could sign up at the Desert Sands website for the flyers they'd like to receive. But this is a great way to get information going out about the various school sites. One of the things that they make sure to do is, I'm going to click one here, PDLQ. I'll click the one here. This is the 2021 PDLQ registration flyer that gives information, talks about the payment plans available, how to apply, but as well, they provide it in Spanish too. So they provide a 2-page document. The first page is always in English, and then the second page is in Spanish. So just Peach Jar is a great opportunity for our families to see what's going on, hear information, and follow what's going on. And especially if you're not a social media person, I would say you definitely want to follow Peach Jar. You definitely want to have that set up in your emails. And let's see, we just got a comment from Mary Perry. Love the shout out for Peach Jar. If you don't receive these by email, just head out to the district website each week to see what's on the news, as well as I know you can sign up for them too. So we encourage you guys to do so. Very important, you know. During this whole time, this last year, it's been a little bit different, and most of the information that you want to hear is positive information and great communication. That's what we try to do. We try to provide it here at Classroom Conversations. We provide it on our social media, as well as we provide the information going on our website, many various ways and so forth. But as I said, this is going to be a little short episode today. I had a visitor that was going to be joining us. Unfortunately, she can't make it because she's just busy. So that's fantastic. Congratulations, Melanie. I'm glad you're busy with your business. And we'll definitely be here with open arms waiting for you to come present for us again. That would be fantastic. But before I wrap up here, lastly, I want to present again. I know people are jumping on and off. We have our next school board meeting that's coming up on June 8th at 7 o'clock. It'll be streamed live on YouTube, both the English version as well as the Spanish and American Sign Language versions. We have our COVID vaccination clinics coming up. We have information on our website. Those are the specific dates and school sites that you can see them at. So you want to make sure to check that out. But I see that we don't have any more comments here. I want to go ahead and say thank you for all the great information this school year. You know, you guys, that's the reason why we're doing this. We want to make sure that the information is going out. I will say that over the course of the school year, we are pushing over well over 60,000 views of these videos. Since we've partnered with CoachellaValley.com, I'll say that beforehand, our school information and our Desert Sands information was being viewed about 300 to 400 times. But since we partnered with CoachellaValley.com, every one of these episodes is viewed anywhere from 1,000 up to 3,000 times. So yes, we will continue to bring out information as you guys want. And if you want also to go ahead and you can email me direct to send out information or ask questions, you're more than welcome to. My email address right there at the bottom, sean.webb@desertsands.us. As you guys are aware, I'm the Director of Community Engagement in the Foundation. That's exactly what I want to do. I want to engage you guys. So make sure you email me. Let me know what's going on. But that's pretty much all we have for today. Once again, lastly, I want to give them one more plug. And thank you, Donnell, for commenting and watching. But one more plug. City of Palm Desert, choose your cruise. They got their second cruise June 7th at 7 o'clock. We hope to see you there. I'll be there on the streets of El Paseo. This last time I was over at Tommy Bahamas. I got to enjoy a great dinner. I got to see a lot of different families that I have not seen in a while that are all Palm Desert families. I used to be an assistant principal there. And then I got to see them all go to their cars and then cruise El Paseo. So that was just fascinating to be there with them. But like I said, I will be there on the 7th at 7 o'clock, walking the streets, and we'll go live. We'll see who we can catch up with and see if we can catch in with some of our families. But you guys have a great day. Once again, this is Sean Webb, your Director of Community Engagement in the Educational Foundation with Classroom Conversations. And we'll catch up again with you next week with Chef Mary. Have a good one.